us now, former congressman and former chair of the House Intelligence Committee, senior fellow of the Investigative Project on Terrorism, and author of Architects of Disaster, The Destruction of Libya, the one and only former Congressman Pete Hoekstra. Hello, sir.
Hey, good to be with you, Steve.
Good to talk to you, sir. So let me ask you, there was a lot of talk and speculation that you were in the running for the CIA post that, of course, you did not get. Are you still, were you in the running? Are you still up for possibly another position in the administration, and do you want to serve?
Oh, I worked very hard after the convention to get Mr. Trump elected as president. We carried the state of Michigan for Mr. Trump.
Yes, you did.
First time since 1988 that went for a Republican. If the Trump administration, if Mr. Trump, Mike Pence, if they see a role for me in the administration, I would be more than happy to discuss that with them. It would be an honor to serve with this team.
Did you talk to the president-elect about the CIA position?
I did not talk with the president-elect about the CIA position. I'm not sure exactly what they all went through that process, but I feel good. Mike Pompeo, a great choice.
Great man.
A great man. He's going to make a great CIA director, along with Mike Flynn, Jeff Sessions. It's clear that Mr. Trump is selecting people that are going to carry forward the vision that he talked about during the campaign.
Absolutely. And let me ask you about Sessions, because, they took a deep breath time out from attacking Bannon, and now they're going after Sessions for things that he allegedly said 30 years ago, some things that he admitted he said over 30 years ago. But since then, he has a stellar record. He's prosecuted the KKK. He's appointed the first black chief of staff, I believe, of the Senate Judiciary Committee, et cetera. So what do you make of people like Chuck Schumer threatening a filibuster, maybe against Sessions and maybe against Supreme Court nominees as well?
Well, I think it's very clear. There's not going to be any honeymoon for this president, for his team, and those types of things. The left have been, really disappointed that Americans turned them out of office. They can't quite figure out, how did that happen? The American people must have been wrong. So we are still going to exercise every right that we have to stymie this administration, whether it is, booing and lecturing the vice president at Hamilton, whether it is going after Bannon or whether it's going after Sessions. These folks are bitter. They are angry. They can't figure out why they lost. You can expect this to continue for the next 4 years.
Yeah, no, I am absolutely sure. And they really just don't get it. They still think they're right. As a matter of fact, Chuck Schumer said yesterday that the states that Trump won, many of them, he won on democratic values or democratic themes. That's how out of touch they all are.
They really are. I mean, you take a look at Michigan. Romney lost the state by 9 points. If Trump won that state based on Democratic messages, you'd wonder, why weren't the Democrats articulating that message, and they would have won by 9, 10, 12 points. Instead, they lost. No, they have very much the wrong message for Rust Belt America, for that area of the country, as they have for most of the rest of the country. Remember, Trump's going to get somewhere around 306 electoral votes.
Yep, absolutely. With Michigan, I think it's exactly 306. Let me ask you, what do you make of Romney meeting with the president-elect, and also then, it's out there that he's up for Secretary of State. And when I heard Kellyanne Conway this morning asked whether it would be Giuliani or Romney, she went on to tout the credentials of Romney. I'm beginning to wonder, how shocked would you be if Mitt Romney were nominated to be Secretary of State?
Well, like most of America, I'd be very, very shocked. But it also says, don't underestimate Donald Trump. If he has identified Mitt Romney as the person that he wants that can carry out his agenda, and it will be his agenda. Mitt Romney will be responsible for perhaps influencing it, but carrying out Donald Trump's agenda. This demonstrates how big Donald Trump is, that he can find room in his cabinet for someone that he sparred with pretty aggressively with during the primary and even the general election. But again, Donald Trump is about getting results, and if he thinks that Mitt Romney can help him get his agenda accomplished, I'm glad that that he would offer Mitt the job, and I'd be excited that Mitt would take the job, because it is about getting things done and moving on.
Absolutely, and we got 30 seconds, but I love now the media. Now all of a sudden they love Romney. Oh, he moderates compared to Trump. He's a breath of fresh air. He's a great man. Of course, they couldn't stand his guts when he was running against Obama.
Right.
He was killing people in his business, giving them cancer by taking away health care. Remember that one?
Yep. The bottom line is he's putting together a great team.
Yes, he is. He is. And I wish you all the luck, because I think the world of you. We all do here, Congressman, and you would be a great addition to the administration if they so desire. Otherwise, I'm sure you'll make contributions in other realms as you've been doing. Thank you, sir. Great to see you. Up next, the panel, ladies and gentlemen, including Carol Roth and Julio Rivera. Well, not including. I mean, that's the panel. They'll be here, and you will too. Stay.